And we are in Lowe's. I came in to get some wood to create a farmhouse chalkboard for my dining room. I've actually been wanting to make one for a while, so we decided to kind of make it a short project to do this weekend. So we're all in Lowe's and we're gonna see if we can find the materials that we need to make it. So we're getting ready to leave. We picked up the items that we're going to be using to make the project. And now we're on our way out, and I'll show you guys what I picked up when I make it home. Okay, you guys, so I went to TJ Maxx because I was hoping that they would have more fall items out at this location, but they didn't. So I decided to show a couple of home decor pieces. Now, I did not show every single thing. So I just kind of started out looking at the comforters, and they did have some nice comforter sets. I still like my neutrals, but they still had quite a few options. And then these were some nice blankets and throws. They had all different types and brands, and they also were some pretty good prices. I don't think I seen any that were higher than $29. I think that was one of the most expensive ones that I saw, and the majority fell at like that $16.99, $17.99, $19.99 range. Had a lot of Ray Dunn throws as well. My favorite ones were the anything neutral. I love like white and off-white, and I also like blush and rose gold colors, because pretty much in my house, all of my bedding is neutral, and then my daughter's room is more glam, so she does have like some grays, gold, and like the blush color. So those were pretty, like I said, they were really nice. If we hadn't already gotten most of her dorm essentials and stuff for her room, we would have gotten something in TJ Maxx, because they had lots of nice throws, lots of nice pillows, and they had them in more than just this section here. And see, the majority of those were $19.99, $16.99. I also checked out this end cap that has some Ray Dunn clearance items on it, and most of that stuff was priced at $6. It will be good for someone that's getting ready to redo their bathroom, give it a new look, and it's at such a good price. That's a toilet brush. It's Ray Dunn. I think it was priced at $10. On this next end cap, I was looking at what really caught my eyes, that recycled trash can on the bottom. It was also Ray Dunn, and I think it too was priced at $10, $10 or $12. $12. It was priced at $12. Now, I always love to decorate with baskets. And, of course, you're going to find the best deals on home decor at TJ Maxx or Ross or Home Goods. And they were very nice. And even the larger ones were reasonable prices. So, I think the smallest one was $4.99. The next size, $5.99. Then $6.99 for the rectangle baskets. And then that large one of the oval type baskets was only $30. And like I said, I didn't have time to just stop and look at each individual price, but I did look at some of the weaving baskets. That larger one was $24.99, and then those are Ray Dunn, kind of like nestling baskets. You buy them separately, but $16.99 and $14.99. Here was some other 4th of July items. They had started to clearance those out, but there's a possibility that they can be reduced even more. That's one was Ray Dunn. It was priced at $6. That one at $6. I think the majority of those. And that gnome of the Brave is really cute. And it's actually a gnome, a 4th of July gnome that would go well with that, because you can kind of set up a vignette with the sign and the gnome next year for the 4th of July if your store has those items. I think all of those were priced at $6. I like that natural wood stain one. And they had the little gnome salt and pepper shakers, $4.50. And those would be cute in like a tiered tray set up for the 4th of July. I spent a lot of time on this aisle, but I didn't film all of it because my daughter picked up several items for her dorm room, because she can put so much stuff there. She don't really wear a lot of makeup. She does wear mascara from time to time, not really eyeliner, and she wears eyeshadow, but they're also good to keep your fingernail polish and other small items in those earrings, because she wears small hoops, and then she wears a lot of studs. So she did end up picking up some stuff from on this aisle, but when we do our dorm essential video, then you guys can see that. But I love those items. I know a lot of people use those for their glam decor. But there were, like I said, a lot of different little things. I like that too. That would be really cute if you were a glam person, because you could put succulents and other greenery and stuff in there, and it would be nice. And those stools were pretty heavy duty. I was surprised because they were only priced at $16.99, but they are some very durable pieces. Some more microfiber rugs that are good to stand on when you get out of the bathtub. I don't know about y'all, but that's where I like to use those at. And they had a lot of different rugs. And all of those rugs were still good quality rugs too. Those were just some window treatments, but I wasn't really impressed with the selection. The next section that I looked at were, of course, the washcloths, dish towels, and they always have a nice assortment of those that are available. We know we all like to hang those on our stove or in a tiered tray or wherever, or even use to, find one that's absorbent to dry dishes. So they serve more than one purpose. Like I said, it pretty much, these are the same items that we see all the time at TJ Maxx. So since I came, I decided to go ahead on and do a shop with me. But I was really looking for some of the new holiday items. They always have nice canisters and, other pieces for your kitchen to display, especially if you collect Raydon. I was looking for a price on that one. They always have a nice coffee mug selection too, but I think that was one for your coffee on the go. And these were some of the baskets that they had in the store. I thought those were pretty nice. They were priced at $16.99. So again, good prices because all of those were nice sizes too. That other larger one was $24.99. Those will be really cute with your throws and stuff. I was going to say during the fall and winter, but I still keep throws in my basket all year round. That larger basket was $49.99. It would even be cute in a laundry room. The Mr. and Mrs. baskets were nice. I think they were $49.99 too, and those were made by Raydon. And I think they're $49.99. They are. More rugs, all of which were mostly $16.99 and $14.99. They had some boho decor. And I was just kind of giving a once over on some of this stuff. And then that tiered tray was nice. It was priced at $29.99. And then all of the cutting boards and stuff were nice. And I went back to the back because I forgot to show you guys the decor on the back shelf. And then I spotted the trays. And I love trays of any kind, especially the natural ones. And then they also had Dobos. And that one was priced at $16.99. That one was priced at $12.99. And that's an excellent price because there's so many different uses that you can use those for. The white one was priced at $16.99. And then that one was priced at $16.99 as well. Now those pillows are expensive, which y'all kind of know that. I think that set of pillows was $34.99. And there's Jeremy and Alden walking by with another toy. He gets a toy everywhere he goes. That plant was $39.99. And then that little stand there, I think, was $39.99. I was thinking that would be even cute in a bathroom with rolls of tissue in it. And those were $69.99. Those will be nice spring pieces. Those trays were priced at $19.99. And the smaller one, $16.99. And what caught my eye, I was looking at those, but that's not, those are the, I can't think of what they're called. Those are the pieces that you hang on the wall for like the boho decoration style. So they did have those. This is what I was talking about. I've been looking for some of them because I was going to have my husband make shelves for me for both of my bathrooms. But now that I saw those, I don't know if I'm going to decide to go back or not. But I think they were priced at $24.99. And they're really, really nice quality shelves. Okay, guys, I'm just going to kind of go over and show you what I purchased today and what my plans are for it. So, and just ignore that stuff up there. I was moving pieces to see where I was going to put stuff, but none of that is going to stay there. So this is a piece of MDF, and MDF is not real wood, but a lot of your farmhouse signs and things like that, that's pretty much what they're made out of that you see in stores. Is pretty much the backing of them, and then they have the wood like trim that you see around them that are stained or painted or whatever. And so I was telling you guys in another video that I have a Cricut maker that I purchased pretty much several months ago, and I've never used it because I was so busy this year with my daughter and graduation. So I just have never loved the mirrors that are behind my buffet in the kitchen. One reason being, I told you guys that I transitioned from traditional to farmhouse. So I did repurpose a lot of some of my traditional pieces. Hold on. Some of them I repurposed and pretty much used them again for farmhouse. A lot of them that were too nice to get rid of and I didn't want to sell, I just I gave them away to family members. Some of the real nice ones, some of the smaller ones I sold. But anyway, I wanted a chalkboard, one of those farmhouse chalkboards to go over my buffet. And you probably have seen them in some of the stores or in people's farmhouse tours or videos. And then around those, they have various colored stain. The trimming around them are either stained or painted. So I ended up purchasing a MDF sheet. It was $17 a sheet, and the sheet was so large I have plenty of the sheet left in the garage to make more fall signs and Christmas signs. So these are the measurements that I had cut, and I think this is 45 by 40. And then we also purchased the wooden trim to put around this. So I'm going to paint this with chalkboard paint. So each season I can write on it and everything, you know, something for fall in the fall, Christmas, spring sayings or whatever each season. So this is going to be a pretty large piece when we finish it, and I just went on and had them cut it, so it was one less thing that my husband didn't have to worry about doing. So I took the measurements along with me that I wanted, and they cut it down. Now I do have a much larger piece than this that's left over from this same sheet in the garage. And over here, now these, because I don't want to bring everything in the house, these are, I think, just some 4-foot 1x3 boards that we're gonna use for the trimming. I have some 8-foot pieces that are out in the garage, but I just brought these in so that you guys could see what I was talking about, and that's going to act as the trimming to go around the chalkboard, and all I'm going to do is stain it, and then we'll I don't know if he's gonna nail them in or we're gonna use wood glue to glue around the MDF board. Now this here, I just brought this in just to show you guys what I was talking about. This was just a piece of scrap from the MDF board, and I purchased some smaller strips of wood that I'll be using like for some of my farmhouse Christmas signs and fall signs. And as you can see, like whatever I decide to do with them, whether I paint them and then I'll cut out the vinyl letters and things like that. So this is how the signs, hold on Alden, this is how, y'all excuse him, he is sitting on the toilet and he's using a bathroom, but he wants me to sit in there for right now. And so all I'll do is, like I said, cut the trimming, and some of them that I'm probably gonna make are gonna be a little bit bigger than this sign, but this was just one of the scraps that I just brought in to show you what I was talking about. So pretty much when I make my fall signs and my Christmas signs, I'm going to use the MDF along with trimming to make them, and use my Cricut cutter to create whatever sign I want to make to put around the house. Because as you guys know, a lot of and then the whole thing I have trimming around it, and that's what I'm going to use to do some of my holiday signs. But like I said, these thicker pieces is what I'm going to use for my chalkboard. So that is that. And like I said, I do have some longer pieces in the garage, but I did not bring those in. And I just kind of stuck that up there, the 1x3 boards against the MDF, so that you can see what I'm talking about. So that's going to be a pretty substantial piece. Once, like I said, I paint everything with the chalkboard paint, and then I stain the trim, and then we put everything together. And like I said, it's going to go above my buffet. So that's pretty much what we're doing right now. And then my husband also has some wood outside that he got cut yesterday, and it's going to be for Alden's room. We're going to do a wooden piece behind his bed. This is going to be a little different because each of the boards are going to be made, they're going to be pallet boards, and I'm going to stain them in various stain colors, and then it's going to have something about adventure on his, and it'll go behind his bed. Okay, you guys, so that's pretty much it. I've shared with you my plans for what I'm going to be creating for my dining room, and I will also show that process to you guys as we kind of work through it. As you can see behind me, that's the piece that I am replacing. I just feel like those mirrors are not really the proper scale for the piece that they're above. And plus, like I said, I really don't love it. I'm just going to use those somewhere else or whatever in the house. But that's where the chalkboard piece is going to go, behind that buffet there. See, you guys can kind of tell what I'm talking about when I kind of show it from a different angle, because that piece is much larger than those two mirrors there. So there's where it's going to go. I'm still trying to figure out something for the other side, because I'm not really loving those cathedrals are going to go somewhere else. Those cathedrals are not going to go there. They're going to go at the end of my hallway. But that piece that's there, I really don't like it either above the other buffet. So eventually, I'm going to be swapping that out with something. So stay tuned to see what I'm going to do. So this concludes my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you got some kind of ideas on how to create signs or whatever for a discounted price, because I'm definitely going to spend way less than someone who is going to go to the store and purchase them, or purchase them from someone else. So if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing at Crafty Girl Down South. Please give this video a like, hit the notification bell so that you guys will know whenever I upload a new video. And until next time, you guys, bye.